Hello and welcome to this video. I'm Isa, and in today's video I'm going to show you how I roasted for my 7 years anniversary on Twitch my community's gaming setups. This is completely in fair play, no one got hurt. I was absolutely allowed to roast them and rank them, and in the end they were also allowed to roast my own setup, which I thought was just absolutely fair. So please have fun with this video and see you next time. It's just like, oh my god, I have to rate stuff now. She's going to roast us here. Oh, am I allowed to roast you a little bit? So, I think Manos vibe overall, because it looks relatively clean and everything. It's kind of cool. Like, I would give it like... I think it's also like, when it comes to like the pure looks, it's just like, what is the first impression? I think the first impression is just really like calm. So I think it's like a solid 4. Next category would be cable management. And I see a few cables down here. But like, who doesn't have the cable management underneath the table that no one wants to see, right? So I feel like the mousepad could also just be cleaner. Just saying. But I think overall the cable management, besides like you see this here, and also like I hate cables like going in front of the table if you have like a microphone and stuff. It's just the worst, kinda. I don't even look too much about like underneath the table because my table management is also absolute dog shit down there. I think cable management, honestly, so far, I think this is solid 4. Like I give you a minus point just because of those cables in the front. I don't like that. And then the bribery, I don't see much of bribery, to be fair. I see my card, and that's kind of it. So this is like, I'm sorry, but I think it's just like, it's a solid 1. How messy is the next category. I think it's not too messy. There's a lot of going on, but I think it's also due to the lack of space on the table. The longer I look at the puppets or like the figurines you have, it makes me a little bit nauseous. Because it's just like, it's just a lot of going on. And I understand like it looks like a lot of going on. It's not messy, but it's also not like clean in a sense, right? So I think I will just give that a 3. And then cohesiveness. I think it works really well together because also there's... is this light from your PC here that it is blue? Because I like the overall like lighting setup. There's also some light here. Or is that the table? I don't get it. But like there's some white light going on. And I think that works really fine. The wall behind it is like grandmother wall, honestly, just looks awful. But I'm not rating this in this. But I think the cohesiveness on this one, it looks really, really cool because you just see like, oh, this is someone who likes certain games like Genshin Impact, like Zelda, like Pokemon, and you get this vibe right away. So I think the cohesiveness is just really, really good. So I give that a 5, honestly. Alright. Okay, so Acid, are you ready? So pure looks. We just look at it and kind of give like the first impression. I think the first impression, you have some warm colors, you have a lot of cold colors going on. The warm colors basically come only from the desktop in themselves, which is also fine. Like there's not much going on. It's very stale. It looks very practical. Honestly, it looks very practical. I think right now, out of my stomach, like, because it's also gut feeling in that moment, just give it like a 3. It really gives a lot of office vibe. And then you have like an Xbox. Yeah, no, it's a PlayStation. I just got confused by the white of it. Sorry, my bad. My bad! What is this here actually down there? Tough book. So cable management. I mean, it's a functional cable management. All the cable management does kind of make sense. It is actually not too bad. Like, if you think about, like, you see a lot of cables, but I think, like, those are, like, also cables you can't really avoid because it's like, oh, you have a cable, like, from the microphone. And then I assume this cable here is, like, the one from the headphones here, which are also really good headphones. Then you have this one. Then you have this one, which kind of goes back down. This cable here. This, I don't know why. You guys don't see it again. But this cable here. But overall, honestly, it's a good cable management as well. I think this cable gives me like a minus point, so you also get a 4 in this. Bribery! I don't see anything how you could bribe me. Like, there's no bird, there's no sweets, there's no Fritz Cola. How do you wanna bribe me, in a sense? This is a good question, right? I think that there's just not a lot going on. There's a PC pick? What do you mean? Also, decent cable management actually here. Yep. That's really, really good. Yep. It looks really clean as well. So, but like, is orange now the bribery? Because orange is my favorite color. We could kind of count it like this. As it, you redeem your bribery, you get 1 point. Next category is how messy it is. Is it messy? No. I think it's absolutely not messy. It's very unpersonal. It's not a messy desk because there's not much going on, but because how stuff is laying, it is kind of like, in my brain, it starts to become a little bit chaotic where I would like to like
just put stuff different also, but I think it's also, this is like completely me. I think like just like the way how the mouse and the keyboard lays makes me nervous in a sense. But so I think you get a 4. Cohesiveness. So, and this is where I feel like I have to rate a little bit, like we didn't rate like Mano's wall, like the grandmother wall, but I think what I miss here, and this also gives like a little bit like the just like the home office vibe, it's just like the space in the background, it's just so bland. Like you have a lot left, like these 2 pictures here that look really interesting and cool, and then you have just like a huge white wall here, and then huge like maybe this I think you wouldn't have that problem if you had like those pictures either in the middle just standing here. So cohesiveness, I think it's like a solid 3 for me. So pure looks cozy. I see a few things that are interesting and very cool. Oh my god, I love this is so typical with DX racers. The longer you have them, the more they just like that away. A little bit noisy in a sense, because there's a lot of stuff going on as well. I think I give it a 4. Cable management, let's see. I see a few cables, but nothing seems to be like out of the ordinary. Well, I also love, like, I've never thought about like putting my microphone upside down, because I feel like this just is a little bit weird, but I feel like you have a really good cable management. You don't even see anything, like any stupid hints from the bottom. Honestly, I think I'm giving you a 5 here, because I think the cable management is really spot on. Good job on that. Then the bribery we have. So, she said like we have a lot of birds. I see one bird, and this is like those stupid birds that my mom would also give me that I just find a little bit weird. So I'm sorry to say it. It's just I find those birds a little bit weird. Big bribery is here the Fritz Cola. I love Fritz Cola. Like Avengers, yes, but Hawkeye is not the right choice to bribe. Oh, there. Oh yeah, there. Oh my gosh, a little bit of merch for me. But it's not really in the focus. You have also to consider that it's not too much in the focus. Is that really good enough for me then? But no, overall, I think bribery is quite high. I think I will rate it at a 3. How messy? I think right now it is a little bit messy. Like, and I'm just looking kind of like on the desk here, because there's just like, there's not like, because you have some like obviously this string, but this string, this is what that makes me nervous. Somewhere here is like the end of the table, having that so close to the end of the table makes me nervous. But I'm also like in general very nervous about glass. I think like my brain like separates your desk into 2 pieces, where this side here looks super clean, and then this side here looks like just like a car accident to me, where it's just like I don't know what to do. So I think I kind of like give you, I'm torn between 3 and 4. Maybe I give you a 3.5. Cohesiveness, I think it's a really cute setup you have there. You also like, because like this always happens with small desks, that they look just very like you put one thing on it and then they look crowded and then they look messy. But I think the cohesiveness also with what you have around you is just really cozy. It has like this vibe to this room. Like I think the vibe of the desk and stuff fits also the room. So I think I give you a 4 there. Pure looks, not much going on right now. There's a book kind of hidden, which I don't know if that's like a hint I should read more or not. I love the Zenyatta desktop. I love I assume it's like a Starlight thing. So it's kind of cozy. It's a 3 for me so far. Cable management. Okay, I mean, I see, like there's not much light going on here, but I see some cables. I don't know what's down here, because you can't see that real, but you just see some cables here and there. And it looks a little bit noisy. So I think cable management is kind of like a 3 for me here as well. Did you send another one? But I think the cable management stays a 3. But I actually like kind of the desk. Wait, I'm gonna change the overall look, because I love the natural vibe of the table. Bribery, I mean, you clearly watched the best stream there is on Twitch, obviously. You shouldn't give me like the power to rate stuff from you guys. I become way too sassy with it. Now what I think it's a good bribery watching my stream. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. The face on the picture though. The face in the picture, it seems like I have a great time. So I think that deserves a solid 4. So apparently this is like, if you have my stream on, you get maybe almost immediately a 4. Messiness, I think you're not messy. I don't understand the book in the background. Is that where you put your books in, or is it just like, did you wanted to tell me something with it, Shanti? That's what I don't get. Other than that, I think it's a pretty simple sleek setup. I love that you have the controller on the foot of the monitor. It's really cool. I think I give you... I don't think it's really messy. The cables make me a little bit nervous. I think I give you 3.5 as well. I think like the book behind it gave you -point and the cables on the right side then gave you half a -point. So, and cohesiveness, I think like, of course, like there's not... You can't really judge too much because there's just not much going around. I think I give you a 3 there. Birdie Prime Edition. Well, this is just too much. And Wally, I'm gonna rate this one you sent originally. Pure looks. So, it's a very small desk. What the hell? Why is there like this one here? Pure looks. I like the bright color here. It's very cozy, like very sweet. Is this a wait, is this a picture of me on your stream deck? Is that weird now or is that actually cool? I'm not sure. Also, why is this such an old picture of me? What the hell? It shows that your stream is on or off. What? Okay, this is actually... It is actually sick. Bribery 5 points. I'm sorry, but that is fucking cool. Okay, overall vibe, just like first impression. Looks clean. Looks like okay, but also looks a little bit boring. It's not like... I feel like there's just sometimes personality missing. I give you a 3 for that as well. Cable management. I think that is top notch. I just don't know what cable is that here. You don't see this. Wait, I have to get look bit. But what is this cable here? Where is this leading to? Why is it there? My headset, I did hold it up for that picture. 4.5. You could have had perfect cable management. Cool. How messy? It's not messy at all. Like, I'm not even criticizing whatever this thingy is here, because I think it's just not messy in that sense. This just gives like a little bit personality, where I feel like, oh, this is like a little trinket just laying there as a decoration. I have to give you a 5 because I feel like it's not a messy setup at all. Shameless. That's Geralt's Witcher symbol. Stop with the bribery, it's way too good. Oh, I just noticed that, right? Like the switch behind this. What is going on? Like, how do you reach this there when you sit on the freaking PC? No, I'm giving you half a -point for the switch behind the monitors. I don't get this concept, guys. It's not clean. No. Is that because it is plugged into my capture card? No. -0.5 point. Cohesiveness, I don't know how to rank this here right now, honestly. It's a little bit tough for me because there's not much going on. Like, I feel like you have this bright thing and then it's just like whatever, because there's just not much personality. I would give you a 3 for cohesiveness. Sorry. Also, Rasmu, -point for like, who makes like a photo in this... What is that called? Direction, you know? Like, everyone is like making a photo like this. Rasmus is like, oh, I make a photo like that. Overall vibe, chaotic. Very chaotic. It's actually really chaotic. Holy shit, what the fuck is going on? The longer you look at it, it's like, oh my god. It's not cozy, Rasmu. It's just not cozy. I have to give you a 2. Cable management. And we're not rating this because this looks actually cleaner. And I don't know, because like I think like a lot of gamers have like usually the cable management problem underneath the table. I feel like you have it on top. Like, I don't know. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I get this cable, that makes sense. I guess I also understand this cable, but like I have the head and something like here and there. I just bribery. Okay, bribery. I think you deserve a 4. First of all, you have my stream on. Love to see this. You have Wingspan on. You have Wingspan on. The -point is literally because you have beer on your picture and you know that I don't like beer, so you get 4 points. Honestly, like I don't... How do you... Okay, so the question is, yes, you drink beer. We see that. Sweet. But how the fuck do you play on that monitor if you have like 3 bottles in front of it? Does it not piss you off? I give you like... I'm sorry, but this is a solid 1 because it is fucking messy, matey. Cohesiveness, though, I think it sparks a lot of personality kind of issue, right? So honestly, I don't mind the cohesiveness because like I think the desk kind of works of how it's standing there, the pictures are there. Like, it is chaotic, definitely, but I think when it comes to cohesiveness, it's kind of good. So I give you a 4. I'm excited seeing someone else's streaming desktop. This is actually really cozy. Are we judging this here? I'm not sure, because it is very pointy. It's very there. Like, kind of like the Pure Looks kind of coziness vibe. It's big. I think also, like, she just has in general, like, a theme going on, like, with pink. You see, like, pink cables here. The switch doesn't fit there. Actually, I don't mind the green controller. I mind the red controller here. This is actually so adorable that, like, that you have Ratatouille here and then looking at the Eiffel Tower, even though I do not like Paris. Is that a -point? Maybe. I think the coziness is cool. You have this, like, this purple pink vibe going on, I feel like the wallpapers are not fitting that vibe. Because it gives like this sunset feeling where you have more like yellow and reddish colors that kind of like not work together with pink. Where it feels like, oh, this is a little bit weird to me. So I think like overall vibes, you get like a 4. Cable management. I think overall, the thing is, we don't see the one on the bottom. Cable management is actually not too bad. Because like you have your cable like from the microphone that goes on this arm thing here and it's just going away. It's not like hanging down. Would have been hating this. This cable here, I get it. There's just this cable that's just a little bit like weird. I don't think this one is this black cable here laying on the table or is it just hanging here? I don't think it's a bad cable management really. Like I think like yes, you have to stuff like you even stuffed this cable down here trying to kind of like hide it. So I think you have actually really solid cable management. I'm also not minding this because I feel like this is like functional, so if you want to plug something in, it's there. You get 4.5. Bribery. Do we have any bribery? There's a dragon. I also like dragons, actually. There's not much bribery ongoing. Yeah, I think that I have to give you 1. And you could have like such a cute and very cozy setup. And I'm going to cohesiveness right in a way because it annoys me in a sense. Because you could have such a cute and cozy setup if just the wallpaper was a different one. So I think for cohesiveness, I give you a 3. How messy? I don't think it's messy. Like beside like the cable management underneath the table, which we're not rating, I think you have a very clean setup. But there's also a little bit like, I think you make a good bridge between like, it's a clean setup, but it's also like a little bit personal with the dragon on this thing. You have a little bit of decoration that just fits really in. So I think I give you 4 as well here. Oh, you have so much space. I hate it. Because I'm jealous. Overall coziness. Overall pure looks. I think it's a very clean setup. But honestly, Fundria, this shit here, this is how my shit looks underneath. Because you have so many cables as a streamer. Because there's so much going on. How do I like the coziness? I mean, yeah, obviously you have key lights, right? And I think that's cool. But I think it's also very like, it looks very sterile in a sense, but it's also like a streaming setup. So I think coziness, not much personality going on. Like, of course, like this wall, but which is like the perfect streaming background, which I also absolutely understand. I should give you all the chance to just rate my setup after this. I'm so sorry, but I feel like it's like 2.5. I don't think it's very cozy, and it's mostly the key lights. It's a very clean corner, right? But I love the corner in a sense because it's really functional. Coming as a streamer, I'm so jealous seeing your setup because it looks so huge. All right, cable management, which should be interesting with you. I have to blend this out a little bit. Cable management. I mean, yes. Let me just, I mean, there's actually not too many cables going on. It's actually not bad cable management because like what's on the desktop is kind of clean. There's just like this shit going on here. But I guess it's also like, it's plugged into here, I assume. And then that's kind of it. It's very, very clean. I like it. I give you a 4 for this. Bribery. There's not much going on with bribery, but like, why would another streamer bribe me? Hello Stream is on the other screen open. Oh, wait, I didn't saw that! But I will give you a 3. You did something for bribery, and I think I like the effort. How messy? I think you are not messy at all. Honestly, I think it sparks personality because there are like just you things like you have like your whatever like notebook that is here that looks very personal. You have like your bracelets. There's a drink, something like it looks like you do stuff there, and it looks clean, but it has just a little bit of personality vibe. I love your monitors. I'm so jealous. I want to have big monitors, and then when I see those, they look really nice. So I will give you a 5. The girls do a good job at the moment on like not messing. Cohesiveness, I think it's like, I mean, it's a streamer setup. Like you see that there's a certain purpose behind it. I wish you had more ongoing on this wall just for your own sake as a cohesiveness. I love this one here though. It looks really, really nice. It's also, but the funny thing is like, it is nice until you don't see it on stream anymore. Where it's like, oh yeah, here's the PlayStation, and he's like, yep. We can just close this up. It's like, boom. So I think you go like for 3.5. I wish I had the space to have like, also like this one here. It's like a dream for me to have like a desk like this. All right, Bob. Pure looks. I love the desk. I love something like natural desk like this. It's really, really cool. Oh, I see Cassidy. Is that Cassidy? Yes, right? Is that Junkrat? Junkrat probably. I love the desk so far. It's also like cool with the huge thing you have underneath. It's a cool vibe, definitely. Those feet's a little bit like weird. I love that desk, but the desk is really, really cool. Is it really like a 5? Do I have anything that annoys me? Like this one here is a little bit messy, but I also see like a cool postcard from me. It's kind of cool. The only thing, honestly, that I will give you 4.5 because I don't like the feet here. This looks just like, this looks a little off. Cable management. So, I think you have a really, really clean desk. So far, there's not too many cables. Like you have one cable here, probably from the keyboard. The other one is from the mouse. Then there's one cable going over here. And yes, this is still above table size, so... But I think it's just very present. The window color is so old, it don't get off anymore. That's exactly how it looks as well. So, this is unfortunately exactly how it looks. I also like the microphone, like the headset also like here, just very cozy. This is the only thing where like, I don't get what's going on here. Why is this laying here? Does it serve a purpose? I don't think so. So, 4 points. Bribery. So, you have my stream on. Huge. Also, I see the bribery as well here with the postcard. But I give you a -1 because at the same time, my postcard is just like so well hidden. Underneath face snowflakes. And I know those are face snowflakes. So... I thought I was like the most favorite streamer here, you know? How messy? I don't think it's messy at all. I don't get like what this cup is here. This is literally annoying me a little bit because it's just like it seems like something is on top of there. Yes. But like, why is this? This looks like those cups you get from like an Eiswagen, like Eiswagen, yeah. Welcome to German, but like from an ice cream person that just gives you that. New postcard are more on the right. Yeah. Why is that there? I don't like that. Otherwise, you would have such a clean desktop. I love the little loot box here. This one doesn't seem like it fits. I don't know what that is, so I don't understand what that is. It seems a little bit off. It just drags, because it's so blue. When you make a picture like this and it's so blue, it drags just the entire attention to it, you know? I think like this is kind of cool that you have a shrine here. Like in the first moment it looks really messy, but I know what it is. So I think it's really, really cute. This is a -point. So I think I give you a 4. Cohesiveness. I think it's like a really cool setup. I don't like the windows essentially because I don't know. I feel like you have a really modern setup going on and then like the 70s right behind it. So I think cohesiveness, like the desk for itself is kind of nice. Then like looking within the room, it's just a little bit like, so I give you a 3. This looks like when you go into like, I don't know if Cass is here or not, but I'm gonna rate his setup anyway. But this looks like you go into, you want to rent a car and you go like in the last, like into someone's store that is just awful. Yeah, that's also like, what the fuck is going on with it as? Like coziness or like overall vibe, it's really poorly. Cass, I'm sorry. Oh, but you know what I see? This is actually cool. I had this thing too. Like, I think you don't see this one. This is like a Teufel subwoofer. I had this one too. I loved it. And this was a really good one and I gave it away. I see the wall needs wall inspo. Yeah. But everything needs wall-ins. This looks like you literally put, like you rented like a dentist's office and put your desktop in there. Cable management. Like I said, I hate stuff like microphone being plugged in the front, but I feel like the cable is too short. But is that my problem on the rating? No, it's not. Luckily we don't look at this here. It's not plugged in the front. You saying this blue cable is not going in here? It's my hard drive. Yeah, but I don't like it. Other than that, the cable management is pretty fine. Like, I agree with you, the microphone is just going somewhere. But, in the same time, if your fucking microphone cable is so long, why do I have to put it, like, through the front desk? I hate that. Cast free. I'm sorry, but, like, no. Bribery, though! You watch my stream. I appreciate that. You watch my stream. There's nothing else going on, I feel like. There's nothing. Is there anything special? Is there any merch from me hidden somewhere? No. Love your PC, by the way. Looks cool. But man, this is like so unpersonal. I think like I give you like par 2. I feel like, or maybe a 3 because you watch my stream. I appreciate that. So messy. It is not messy. It's not messy. It is really, really freaking clean. Also, is this like the typical boy box that has to be closed on the near the PC because of certain. Anyway, it's not messy. No. Jesus. Well, Jesus has nothing to do with this. It's wet wipes for my table. It's not messy. I give you a 5 for this because it's really not messy, Cass, and we're just gonna go to the next one. Okay, cohesiveness. I feel like, boy, I mean, nah. It's very unpersonal, and I think like that's what I mean. Like this entire room just screams like I'm in a dentist's office or something, or like I'm going to rent a car. So cohesiveness. I'm so sorry, guys, but it's just you should work on getting it more cozy and everything, because it is just really. Also, like, why is the okay, is your desk standing right on the heater? Probably not, right? And I also get it, like, you just don't want to send stuff close to the heater like this. But why not put, like, this thing on this wall here? It just feels like you put it in the middle of the... It just upsets me. The longer I'm looking at it... No, I give it a 2. I'm sorry, but it upsets me. Volley 1. Good job, Volley! Okay, give me your rose, guys. Come on. The diva is my bribery. Minus 10 in general. Shanti. There are things behind the monitor. Oh yeah, definitely. But I don't have the space, so it's not my dream setup. I don't see any cables except the mic. There's actually this cable here, which I think is from my capture card. So there's just this 8HMI thing hanging, just in case I need it. Then you have like cables here, which are my monitors. And I think those cables are also monitors. It's just a lot of shit going on. This cable here, that comes out here, I think, is from my home office. So when I work my other job. Is your desk dirty? Oh yeah, it's super dusty. Like, loving having a black desk. It's wonderful. Random dice. You don't want to see the under table. No. You're not seeing the under table, guys. You're gonna cry. Minus 1 point. The soundbars on OBS are horizontal, not vertical. I don't like them. Fair. Is that a girl box? What is a girl box? This here? Oh, do you mean this here? This is definitely a girl box. This is a Jurassic Park visitor set. But yes, I use my diva statue as a layoff because now that's an everyone box. But what is the girl box? Like, these are my Danish cards. Can actually learn. But I have at least something on my wall. Also, like, very clean wall. Not grandmother wall. Also, another bird. Empty space on the drawer. You mean here? How dare I? But I have a Pokemon. Also very dusty. But this is like a kid's toy I have since I was little. I don't think the battery works anymore. But oh, wait. Oh, it still works! Like, I swear this thing is like 20 years old and you can just like do this. And then it would just like do the sound. It's one of my favorite toys I still have since 20 years probably. Don't ask me why the battery is still working. It's a little bit, scary. The frames are tilted. Oh yeah, this is actually annoying me. And especially like the Road 66 here, this one. It's so annoying and I'm always looking at it and be like, yeah, I need to swap that. Isn't it fun to just look at someone else's desktop? But I think also sometimes it's nice to get some inspiration from other people just to see how they like it and how they did it and whatsoever. So